DynamicCarStore.com to get the cars. Icons, legends aiming at the stars. Hursty at checkout to save your points. Now your bank account won't be staying empty. DynamicCarStore.com. Use code Hursty. Go on.
Hey there guys, welcome back to Hursty Games and welcome back to the QPR Career Mode. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series and hopefully you're all nice and caught up. If you're not, then make sure you go check out the playlist and get yourself caught up and then come straight back to this one. But if you are caught up, welcome to today's episode. Today we are going into probably what straight away we'll just go straight into a game, honestly, against Swansea. It's going to be a pretty tough couple of games today because they're very close to each other. Like we said in the Wickham game, obviously we had a great win against Cardiff and then an awful defeat against Wickham Wanderers. But I was trying to rest a few people basically for these two games because obviously Swansea and then Bristol City, both very close to each other. Going to be a very, very tricky game, obviously, to get through. But these in such close proximity, it's going to be a tricky one. But I'm hoping today that we can carry on what was a good run of form before the Wickham game, because realistically we had, look at all these games unbeaten. I mean, there's quite a few draws in there, but realistically we hadn't lost until we played against Norwich in the Cup, and we simmed most of that game. So we were on a very, very good positive streak, getting a fair few wins, and then that game against Wickham obviously very much going against us. But we also have a very busy month coming up next month as well. So this is going to be a very, very important start to a very busy period here. So this Swansea game is going to be tough. The Bristol City game, we're going to have to try and look at our squad, look at our squad depth and see what we can do in that. One thing we did also have in the last episode that you guys may or may not remember is obviously the long-term injury to Johan Barbe. So what I'm going to be doing, because we're getting close now to January, is I'm going to go and scout a few centre-backs that we can potentially look to pick up in the next transfer window, obviously in January. But one of the main focuses still is to get into that top 10 so we can secure Bright Isaiah Samuel to a contract. Because if we can't by that point, then obviously he's gone. Okay, so I've gone and shortlisted a bunch of players that I'm potentially going to try and either get in on loan or potentially try and pick up. Most of these guys would be loan deals, depending on their wages and everything, and obviously how much they are going to cost us if we were going to potentially try and buy them. But most of them would be loan deals. So we've gone with Semi Ajayi, who is a player who I absolutely love. I was really hoping QPR would try and pick him up the year that Rotherham went down, but he went to West Brom. I don't think we could have really competed with the offer and anything they'd have put on the table. We've got Benkovic. I know he's going to be fairly high rated, so this would definitely be a loan deal. Carter Vickers, he's only got 8 months left, so we could potentially pick him up on a free in the same sort of window, but the main thing again is to try and bring someone in now, so this would only be money dependent if we felt like we needed or could bring him in. Callum Chambers, aka Jon Snow, because he looks like Jon Snow, alright, just allow me, he does a little bit. This would be a loan deal for sure. Eric Garcia would also be a loan deal. I mean, Courtney House, or I think it's said House, could be a good pickup either way. Realistically, I wouldn't say no to bringing him in permanently, but I don't know what his wages or his value is going to be. So again, a loan deal I wouldn't say no to. Michael Hector, QPR were actually linked to bringing in on loan partway through the transfer window, just gone. So again, just thought I'd narrow him down as well. And I did have Adder Abayoyo, but I accidentally deleted him, so I'm going to go add him back. But those are the players that I'm kind of considering. Obviously, once this all gets scouted, which probably won't happen in today's episode, we'll try and narrow it down. You guys can help me in the comment section. Okay, so going into our game against Swansea, we are going with pretty much what is our starting formation, obviously minus Barbe, who at the moment, by the way, is actually playing as a 77 rated centre-back, and he's been replaced by Masterson, who's playing as a 62 rated centre-back, so not ideal for us at all, but our strongest lineup that we've currently got, and again, today, trying to push for a clean sheet would be great. They've got quite a tired defence by the looks of things there. 3 centre-backs, all 3 of which look a tad tight to start off with. So let's see if we can maybe do anything against that. Okay, the first of 2 games today at the Kind Prince Foundation Stadium. We do have the Championship's top goal scorer in Lyndon Dykes with 15 so far this season. He really is carrying us this season. But hopefully, this midweek game can go in the favour of us today. And 3 points realistically would be a nice kickstart again to try to propel us back towards that top 10 after what was a stinky result against Wickham Wanderers in the last episode. But the kit clash is maybe a little bit similar, but the dark shorts hopefully are going to be what I pay attention to. Come on, boys, 3 points, please. Amos with the ball now. Going to play it into Lyndon Dykes' feet. I'd like to see a run here from Bright Isaiah Samuel, which we do eventually get. It's not a particularly great run or pass, though. We're going to play it back to Lyndon Dykes. Lyndon Dykes brings it onto his right. It's a good tackle, but Macaulay Bond does win the ball back. He's going to try and keep possession here. He does do that. He does keep it. Bright tries to play it through to Lyndon Dykes. We're getting the chances in and around the box, but so far haven't had a shot, and it hasn't really been too much to shout about. Ball up to Macaulay Bond now. We have Lyndon Dykes trying to make a run. This is where the back 5 becomes a problem because there they've got a centre-back pushed out and Dykes has still got 2 men on him. So this is where that back 5 is going to be a real pain to break down and hopefully one that we can break down eventually. Bright side Samuel with a bit of space on this wing here. He's got the beating of the fullback. He's going to just try and get this ball into the box. It's a good cross. It's a really good cross. Macaulay Bond doesn't quite get to it. Lyndon Dykes hopefully going to get to this one. He does. He doesn't... Okay, well, he draws a foul, but the foul's not given, which is a bit of a weird one. But Amos is going to play it up to Ellis Todd. Lyndon Dykes on the ball into Bright Side Samuel's going to try and shoot first time. He kind of trips over his own foot there. But this is good pressure. But again, we're not getting chances out of this. Although we're really piling on the pressure and keeping possession in their box, we're not really getting the chances. But Macaulay Bond could get his first chance of the game. It's a good block. Ellis Todd now. Oh, he's hit it wide. That really was a chance for Todd to try and find the back of the net there. It's a decent connection. He really should be finding the target there, but that's not particularly close. It's wide enough from that angle, but that's our first real chance of the game, honestly. They've got a chance here building up. This is the first real chance they've had in our half, let alone our box. But they get that ball in there. This is looking bad for us. Lovely block there from Rob Dickey, and he does get it out. That was their first chance of the game. Like I said, first real time in our half, let alone in the box. We do have a chance to counter here, though. Lyndon Dykes now trying to burst away. Not the quickest of customers, but he has got enough pace to keep ahead of the defender. Going to play it back to Brightside Samuel. That's a really good block. Ellis Todd wins it. Bright with a chance. Lovely save from the keeper there. This is more like it. This is what we need to do. We need to pile on the pressure. If we can stop the chances at the other end and just counter in regards to getting possession up there, that really is a good reflex save there. It's a little bit near to him, you could argue, but it was a very good save from the keeper. We get the ball in there, though. Jeff Cameron's going to rise up to it. Good effort, but straight at Woodman. But these are the kind of chances we need to try and get more in this game. Getting the ball in and around the box and having our players just with free chances just to smack a shot at the goal. But that is going to be half-time. Realistically, I do think we've been the better team. They've had that one chance themselves. Other than that, though, we have been pretty darn dominant this game. I don't think they've had much possession. They definitely haven't had many chances. I'm just going to have a little look at the stats. They've had one chance. We've had 5 with 3. Again, some of those chances being on target, and we've got a decent chance of going ahead already. So realistically, I think more of the same. I'm tempted to bring on Kelman, but what I want to do is I want to rest Lyndon Dykes. I don't want to lose Lyndon Dykes for the next game. So what I might have to do is see if we can get the lead and then bring on Kelman for Dykes. That's possibly the play we've got to go with here. I am going to bring on Don Ball for Luke Amos, again, just in regards to keeping players fit for the next games, because obviously we've got 2 days break and then we have another game against Bristol City. So realistically, 3 points still on the card for us, but we have to convert some of these chances. Otherwise, it's going to be a stinky loss of points for us. They've got a chance here on the edge of the box. Dickey is trying to keep this ball out of there. Hammerlinen's going to have to come across and try and help out. Got to just make sure I don't commit a foul. We just keep our players on their feet and keep them pushed out of the box, which is exactly what we're doing right now. But Gibbs White is a very, very good player, both in real life and in this game. He's a very, very good player in the game. But Cameron does really, really well to read that pass. And now we maybe have a chance to try and push a counter-attack here. We're going to get it to Macaulay Bond. He's going to cut inside. Ellis Todd is going to try and make a run outside. But Lyndon Dykes makes a lovely run through the middle here. Let's see if we can get a pass off here into Macaulay Bond. Lovely stuff there. Macaulay Bond try and get that strike away. Lovely stuff from Macaulay Bond. Really good build-up play. A very, very good counter-attack. And finally a chance on target that does beat the keeper. We do finally apply that pressure and get the goal we have honestly deserved in this game. I really do think we've played well enough to push for a lead, and as you saw from the first half stats, I think this is definitely a justified goal. Lovely stuff there from Lyndon Dykes to hold that ball up. Macaulay Bond with a lovely run and a lovely strike as well. I know it's early days, but I am going to take off Lyndon Dykes now. I don't want to run the risk of him not starting in the next game. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to start... I think I'm going to start Albert Adoma. I'm going to bring on Albert Adoma as a striker and give him a game up there. Partner him up with Macaulay Bond. 2 very similar style players in regards to similar pace and everything. And hopefully that 2-man strike force can just keep us in the game. Good possession. And again, a second goal would be nice, but a clean sheet is definitely the main order now. They've got the ball out wide here. Bright side Samuel has come back to help out Ozikakai. And he's done so very, very well as well. The player that's definitely getting involved. The ball does go over the top, though. Keep that ball out there. Well done, Rob Dickey, with the initial block. But the ball is not over yet. Nice and calm. Joe Lumley with a lovely save. And then we go again. Don Ball plays it up to Adoma. Into Bond. Bond is going to try and chip this over the top here for Albert Adoma. Albert Adoma chips it himself. Or because it was on that first touch and on the bounce, I maybe should have kept it on the ground. But I thought the keeper was just starting to come out and I thought I could just place it over him. But sadly, we waste it. Not too long left, though, literally going to be added time or extra time or whatever you want to call it on the clock after he takes his kick. I think it'll be maybe 2 minutes because there's been 6 substitutions, so maybe here. But Adoma gets it to Macaulay Bonne. Oh, I turn into trouble. It is 2 added minutes. Come on, boys. Just got to keep this nice and closed out now. Don't make any silly challenges or any silly commitments with your defenders, which I was starting to do there. But that ball has gone backwards, ref. But he's kept playing. It's gone out wide now to Andre or Jordan. It's gone out to IU. But Hammerleinen in with that header. Cameron's just going to boot it clear. Surely, referee. There it is. We do get that 1-0 win. I have to say, we played better than a 1-0. But realistically, 3 points is 3 points. I will take a win. It's important at this point that we grind these kind of games out a little bit sloppy. A second goal would have been nice just to secure those 3 points a little bit sooner. But the main thing is that it's 3 points on the table, and that is a really, really good result from us there. Swansea with a tricky 5 at the back, but we do manage to get the win, and that is the main thing. That win actually proved to be a pretty big one as we climb from 11th to 8th. Teams around us falling at the wayside, not getting the results they would have been after. We go ahead of Sheffield Wednesday on goal difference, but we do climb over Preston, Middlesbrough and Sheffield Wednesday in a very, very good and convincing win there. Realistically now, we have a game against Bristol City, not doing too well in regards to this career mode, only with 3 wins on the table and plenty of draws. But what we've got to try and make sure we do here is keep their attacking threats quiet, because they've got some very good attacking players, and we've got to use our own attacking players to really put our own stamp on this game. Again, a win here today really just throws up this table. We can go as high as 6th today. I don't think we're going to, but again, realistically, a big win for us could be massive. So Stoke have got Huddersfield, who are, I think they're about mid-table-ish. Huddersfield, oh wow, Huddersfield are right at the bottom, so that's probably going to be a win for Stoke there. And then Nottingham Forest, who Nottingham Forest got today? Maybe they're not playing today because I can't see them anywhere. No, they're playing Reading tomorrow. So we could potentially go over Forest here with a win. But then they've got a game against Reading, who are in 13th themselves. But man, again, hopefully just keeping playing the way we're playing, we really can achieve this top 10 finish by January. That'll be a massive boost for us. So what we're going to do is we're going to get into this now, into the Bristol City game. But also, I am going to confirm that Ilias Chair is now a left mid. You'll love to see it. Okay, so up against Bristol City. Interesting to see another 5 at the back team here that we are up against. And no Naki Wells starting for them, even though Diedu is how I'm going to say it. I always say it wrong, but he's quite tired, so I would have been assuming that maybe Naki would have got into the team. But a couple of changes for us. Todd Kane comes in for the tired Aussie Kakai. Albert Adoma starts on the left after having a pretty decent game. And Kelman's going to come in for Macaulay Bonne. Bonne wasn't too tired, but I'd like to get Kelman just a few more minutes just to keep him ticking over, because he's doing pretty well for us when he does play. So we're going to jump into this game. Again, 3 points would be ideal here. One thing interesting worth note as well, after that one performance, Marston's match sharpness went from 2 to 18, and he lost that -2. So this could be a good chance for Masterson to really, boost himself up in regards to rating and ranking, but getting him match sharp could be really useful for us going forwards, regardless of whether we get a player in or not, because it would just be good to have him as a good rotation option, and if he can get into form, who knows, he could help us really, do something this season. Okay, back-to-back games at the Kieran Prince Foundation Stadium. Lyndon Dykes, still top goal scorer in the league, still going to be our main man today. Again, it'll be nice to get him on the score sheet because we know how good he's been for us this season already with 15 goals, which is a massive turnaround from 19 games. So hopefully he can make it 16 plus in 20 against Bristol City here at home. Hopefully going to be a good result for us. Again, a few rotation players, but I'm confident today. And another good plus, this is a very different kit from our home kit. So eat that, Swansea. Your kit stinks, mate. Kane on the ball now. Going to try and set Bright Samuel away. They have got 5 at the back, but it looks like they're playing as a bit of a 4 back there. Lovely cross in there from Bright Samuel. He finds Kelman at the back post, and Kelman fires that ball home. Lovely bit of team play there. Beautiful ball from Todd Kane to set Bright Samuel away. The pace of Bright is just unmatchable. What a cross in that is, and Kelman with a great first time strike. Keeper's not getting anywhere near it, and that is another goal for Charlie Kelman in the league, man. Honestly, he's doing really well. 3 goals in the championship so far. Keep it up, my guy. I love to see it. Ball up to Kelman here. Going to lay it off to Lyndon Dykes. Kelman's going to make a little run here. Lyndon Dykes with a beautiful ball over the top here. Kelman on his left foot. Good effort, but it is straight at the keeper, sadly. But Lyndon Dykes going to keep this ball alive. Oh, mate. He's actually messing with him. Ref, that's a penalty, surely. How is that not a pen? He's absolutely taken Lyndon Dykes out after he's mugged him off on 2 occasions. Ref, you've had an absolute stinker there, you fraud. Got the ball in the middle of the park here. Going to try and mark... oh, there we go. I was going to say try and mark him with Masterson, but Masterson did it himself anyway. Lovely stuff. Ball out wide here to Bright Samuel. Lyndon Dykes going to try and make a run through here. He's got the beating of that defender all day, every day. Now he's got a chance to score. Oh, he hits the post. Lovely strike but beat by the woodwork. Lovely little play there from Bright, but it's not quite going to get a chance for us to attack because it is going to be half-time and a well-deserved lead at half-time this time around. So I think realistically, like in the Swansea game, we should have gone in 1-0 up. This time we do go in 1-0 up. And again, Kelman has had a really good game. Good chance from Dykes as well to hit the post. But I honestly think we've played pretty well here. I think this has been a game that we've looked pretty comfortable in. We are going to have to make some changes. Marston is going to have to come off at some point. The issue is, who does he come off for? I don't honestly know. I don't think Kakai can play centre-back, can he? Wait, Kakai gets a +3 at centre-back. I didn't want to change Lumley game. No. Hold up. Okay, that's worth bearing in mind. So we'll keep Connor Marston on for a little bit longer. I am going to take off Jeff Cameron because, again, obviously the captain, he's quite tired. So we will bring him off for now. Makes Dicky the captain, which is quite interesting to see. But yeah, what we'll do is partway through, we'll bring on Kakai at centre-back. That apparently will work pretty well. Love to see it. We've got the ball in the box here, working it around pretty nicely. Good clearance there from Rob Dickey. And now Dunbar has a bit of a chance to try and carry this ball forward here. He does this pretty darn well, you know. He's done this in a couple of games on a couple of occasions. He does draw the free kick as well. The pass wasn't particularly great, but we do manage to get a bit of a chance to maybe try a bit of a deep set piece here. Going to try and play this ball forward here. We do get it to Lyndon Dykes. He's going to turn. Oh, can't quite get that ball through to, I think that was Kelman ahead of him, which is a shame. Dunball going to bring this ball forward. We see a lovely run from Albert Adoma on the right-hand side here. Adoma, can we maybe try and get this ball at the back post to Lyndon Dykes? Oh, it's just ahead of him. That would have been the perfect ball otherwise, and that would have been 2-0 for sure. Dykes now on the ball. Going to just keep dragging this ball forward. We're going to take the strike here from range. Oh my God, Lyndon Dykes. I just hit that for the sake of hitting it. What a strike that is from Lyndon Dykes. Oh my, what the hell have we just done? I was just carrying that ball forward. I thought, you know what, let's just hit it. What a strike that is from Lyndon Dykes. Oh my God, the man is unbelievable. What form this man is in right now. That is his 16th goal of the season in 20 games. What a fantastic strike that is. Lyndon Dykes, take a bow, sir. Can we maybe end the game off with an attack? No, we can't, but it doesn't blooming matter because that is another 3 points on the table. And honestly, what a strike from Lyndon Dykes. The man can do no wrong at the moment. In the last game, got us the assist for the winning goal. In this game, fairly sure, I don't know if he got the assist actually for the, I can't remember. But no, he didn't because it was a cross from Bright. But he did manage to bag himself a goal as well. The man is absolutely on fire. What an absolute beast of a player, but genuinely a great performance. I have to say Connor Masterson had a very, very good game indeed, as did Rob Dickey, and realistically I think just a top draw performance from us right now in a very, very positive run of form that we're in. Well, that is going to be the end of today's episode. After 2 fantastic wins, we climb ourselves up to 7th place in the table right now. Only that 1 win, or that 1 point off of being in the top 6. I have to say we are playing phenomenally well right now. We're playing very consistently, and that's what we've got to really try and hope to do over a very, very tricky run of games in regards to just sheer quantity of matches. We've got ourselves 7 games in the next month, which is going to be a really, really tricky one, but that month will help us decide whether we can keep hold of Bright Asai Samuel, because by this date here, by January 1st, we have to be in the top 10, otherwise Bright Asai Samuel will be leaving the club on a free transfer. So we really have to make sure we are on our best form. We're playing the best we can every single game to really secure as many points as we can. And realistically, sitting in 7th place right now, we could arguably be putting ourselves into a genuine contention for the top 6 and really pushing for maybe those playoff places. So that's what we've got to keep in mind. We've got to, again, take each game as it is and take one game at a time, but we have to really concentrate on our form and what we want to achieve this season. But that is it for this episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, then please do leave a like on the video. Of course, if you're new to the channel, then please do consider subscribing and make sure you turn on notifications to be told anytime that we upload a video or indeed go live with a live stream. But for now, guys, I want to say a massive thank you for watching. I've been Tom. You guys have been awesome, and I'll see you soon. Look after yourselves, and of course, wash your hands.
Bald head, yeah,
in a
it'll
bit.
probably hurt me. Bang top bins, it'll probably hurt you. Ginger, streamer, platform, YouTube. Drop a name in the chat or say hello. Entertain you already know. Capital H, yeah, I'm a read it slow. Hursty games, yeah, you already know.